viewers, welcome back to Food Diaries with me, Abha, your host. This is a very special day because we have a very special person with us here today at Food Diaries. And for our viewers tuned in today, I'm sure you will be enthralled with some of the things you'll be seeing at display today. And with that, I welcome Sharon Ingty. Sharon, welcome to Food Diaries. Thank you for sparing your very valuable time for us here today and our audience. Well, let's start off right away, Sharon. What is it that you have for us at the beginning?
Okay, so we're going to start off with a very simple salad.
Okay.
So the ingredients for the salad will be.
And what would your salad? What do we call your salad? Is it?
It's a spinach and cheese salad.
All right.
So we have the local spinach.
Okay.
We have cucumber. We have tomatoes.
Okay.
And we have cheese.
So
the cheese that I'm using is the normal cheese that you get, the Amul cheese. So it's a very normal cheese. And then we have, for the salad dressing, I will be using lemon.
Okay.
I'll be using the zest of the lemon.
All right.
I'll be using half an onion.
Okay.
And we'll be using the garlic. This is also our local garlic.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That, and we will be using some olive oil, pepper, and this I think everybody knows, our local nele. So I'm going to be roasting the nele and adding it into the salad, which gives it a very nice nutty flavor.
All right.
Okay. And it is a little unusual because this is not something that we get everywhere. You know, the rest of the world doesn't really use nele.
No, this is something
like
you know.
So
for everything that you know, especially our local dishes and you know, improvisation on a lot of dishes around the world, where you know you want to add a local touch.
Yes.
I think this is you know, something very centric to our roots here.
Yes.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to incorporate
that.
Right. And also, of course, the baby spinach, as they call it elsewhere, is available.
Yeah.
So, but this is like from here only. It's like from
homegrown, from your garden.
It's from our garden.
Okay.
It's fresh from the garden.
All right.
So we'll be starting with that.
Yes.
So I'll ask you if you can just you know, pluck the leaves off from this.
Yes.
And keep it into the. I'll start cutting the cucumber.
All right.
So the cucumber, I'm going to dice it, and I'm not going to make it very small.
Okay.
Because I want it to be the same size as the cheese.
All right. Okay.
I'm just going to add this into the bowl. And this is very easy for anybody who wants to, you know, make something quick, especially after a long day's work. It's healthy, it's tasty, and it's easy. So the only thing that you need is to be able to cut. As you can see, I'm not a professional chef. I don't have the skills to chop as a professional chef does. So I try to keep the shapes of the tomato and the cucumber and the cheese the same, so that visually it will be more pleasing. I mean, it's not necessary. This is just for visual. This salad I suddenly just came up with when we had nothing in the house actually.
Okay.
And the only lettuce or the only greens I had was this palang.
Okay, so it
in the
came
house.
From there.
Yeah, it came from there because we had dinner guests over, and my parents asked me to make a salad.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, oh, there's nothing in the house. We had the cucumber and we had the tomatoes, but we didn't have any lettuce. You know, because usually we use some kind of lettuce, right?
Right.
So I decided to put in the palang, and fortunately for me, everybody really liked it and they found the taste very unusual because, as I told you, I added the nele.
Yeah. Yes. I'm also like, you know, kind of just anticipating how it would be. But
I hope you like
given the fact that we know nele, you know, so we can already, I can just, you know, kind of imagine.
So the cheese here in this recipe is actually optional. Okay. You do not have to add it.
All right.
But the nele and the spinach
mandatory.
are not. These are essential for the recipe.
So I think there.
So as you can already see, isn't it looking
Yes, yes.
colorful? So to this I will add the cheese. I've got some Amul cheese here. So I've already pre-cut some of it, as you can see. We just dice them the same, round about the same size as our vegetables.
This is already looking very vibrant.
Yes. And that is one thing, you know, like a lot of people, they don't really play to colors, but I like my food to look colorful.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So this I'm adding the rest of the cheese.
Yes.
So I'll be using half an onion for the salad dressing. I'm going to be putting in my onions and the garlic into the bowl. And to this I'm going to add my lemon. So what I do first is I'm going to be scraping a bit of the lemon zest.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that this adds freshness to the salad.
Yes, yes.
So it adds a little bit of, you know, something different. And if we can get the local lemon, no?
Yes, yes.
That again gives another flavor, another, what would you say, another element.
Here, when you use lemon, it's just the lemon juice. Usually, you know,
Yes.
people, you would just squeeze a lemon for, you know, a few drops of juice. But I think the lemon zest, when used, you know, with dishes or with salads, you know, they bring on a different zing altogether.
You can get the smell of the lemon already.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't it bring out like, and
Yes.
this is something that's very nice to have, especially in summers.
Right.
Because in summers, like everyone is looking for something to cool you down, right?
Yeah.
So the lemon zest adds that that fresh element to
it.
it.
It gives a zing, you know,
Yes.
to the whole dish. Sharon, how much of the naile?
A little
should
bit more.
go in?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yes. In traditional Khasi salads, when they make, no, like when they do with the jamarda and all that, they grind the naile. But in this recipe, I am not going to grind it.
All right.
I just roast it and I add it into the salad whole, so that it gives another level of
For,
texture.
you know, your radish or everything. It's
Yes,
roasted
it's usually
and
roasted and then you grind it.
Yeah, we grind it.
But in this one, we are not going to be doing that. We will be roasting it and adding it as it is, once it is roasted. That's why you get that nutty
thing.
Yeah, the nutty flavor. And it also adds another texture to our salad, because the salad, everything else is soft, right?
Right.
That gives a bit of crunch.
Right, right.
So here we've got the lemon, the garlic, and the onions. Okay, so to this we will be adding the olive oil. Can you please pass me the honey also?
Honey?
Yes,
The
honey.
local honey?
Yes, this is the local honey.
Organic?
Yes. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons or 2 of these spoons of the olive oil. And usually in salad dressings, they usually use extra virgin olive oil, but I'm using the normal olive oil only. So as you can see, our local honey is very good and very thick.
That's you know, the difference of knowing the organic honey and the synthetic honey.
Yes.
Synthetic honey will flow any time of
Yes.
the year. You know, they're very fluid.
Yes, that's very true. So the honey, this you can add as per taste.
Okay.
So some people like it sweeter, some do not like it sweet at all. So it is optional, but I do prefer a little bit of honey in my salad. So I've added just 1 spoon of the honey. If you wish, you can always add more.
Okay.
Can you pass me the pepper?
The pepper.
So we add the pepper. This is also local pepper runni.
Okay.
And I mean, it does not have to be. You can always use, but this is our local.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the Meg spice. So, and we add a bit of salt. This is also to taste, salt and pepper to taste, because not everyone, has the same taste buds.
Right.
So some like it to be a little sharper on salt.
Like the salad salty.
Yes,
like the
some
salad
do
sweet,
not.
to have a hint of sweetness.
Yes, yes. So to this now we'll add the neli that you have roasted to the salad dressing.
The entire thing.
Yes, the entire thing, please.
Right.
So this is our salad dressing, and I think it's ready.
Dressing, I think it's on the dressing that the entire dish
Yes,
is on.
yes. So we'll toss the
Yes.
salad dressing into the salad. And now we'll take our salad spoons and we'll just toss it together.
Salad in local terms is, a tomato with some chopped chilies and onions and a drizzle of mustard oil.
Yes.
And apart from that, we have, the mint salad, the coriander. These are a few of the things that, which is, I guess it's, with the way of living, our way of thinking has also progressed, our way of eating has also progressed.
Yes, it has.
And inculcating, new salads, and like you've done something new that, you did with, limited things that you have in your garden. I think this is something very commendable, Sharon.
Thank you. And that is it. It's not very difficult, as you have seen. So this is our salad, and I think it looks quite colorful.
Oh, it
You can
does.
see the purple from the onion, the white from the cheese, the red from the tomatoes, and the green from the
It's very vibrant,
spinach.
very vibrant.
I hope you can
Yes, we will
Try
have
it
a
out.
taste.
So this is our spinach and cheese salad
So
dressed with nili.
for our audience today, this is changing, our very own definition of how salads are always prepared. This is not the usual salad that
it's not.
we normally prepare at home for dinners or for having people over. So Sharon, this is really commendable. I think it's
Thank you.
out of the box thinking for some ingredients that we have, but the best thing is using neli here on the salad. I think that is a very a factor which we don't really do. We grind the neli on our radish or beetroot, but just roasting them and then sprinkling them for nutty flavors. I will wait to taste it.
Okay, so my next dish is called it's a take on a Scotch egg,
Okay.
because the traditional Scotch egg actually calls for it's a soft boiled egg,
Yeah.
and then you encase it in meat,
Yeah.
and then you coat it with breadcrumbs and egg,
Right.
and then you deep fry it.
Okay.
But I'm making a take on that, which is a
Yeah.
healthier version. It's a steamed,
All right.
yeah, it's a steamed egg. Okay,
Yeah,
a Scotch egg. So what we will start with is, as you can see, I've got this very useful device.
Very useful.
Yes. So I'll be putting in some onions here, and we don't really need to chop them up too small because that will be doing it for us. So we'll be putting this in here as is. Just roughly chop them, and we'll put in all our garlic
Okay.
that is left here, and this is again ingmakir, so we'll be putting in the ingmakir also, and to this we will add some this is dhania
All right.
or cilantro, we'll be putting that in. We'll be putting in some mint or your pudina. We'll be putting that in too. This is all just to add a bit of freshness to the dish.
Okay.
It gives, these herbs give it a bit of freshness. So we'll just add these in. And of course some green chilies, which I will just break and put them in here. About 3, it depends on how spicy you like it. Some like it spicier, some do not. So I've just put in 3, and now we just, you know, we just do that until it is minced. It just has to be a rough chop.
Roughly chopped.
Yeah,
right?
roughly chopped. It doesn't have to be very perfect.
All right.
But just roughly chopped like that.
So this is for our audience. Okay. Ah, that's a nice hit.
So we're going to add these to our chicken. So we've got chicken mince here. So we'll be adding our roughly chopped herbs into this. And we'll also be adding, this is breadcrumbs.
Okay.
We'll be adding breadcrumbs to bind it, as well as eggs. So this is, that's it. Salt, and pepper to taste. These actually don't take very long to make. It's very simple. And now I'll just mix it. I hope you don't mind. I'm using my hands.
Yes. Please go ahead.
So we just mix it until it, everything, all the herbs and the spices and everything mixed together.
Yeah.
So what we are going to be doing is, now we have our eggs here.
Right.
These eggs are already boiled.
Okay.
So that so all I have to do now is remove the peel,
Okay.
the skin. I just have to skin it. Now, depending on how many people you want to feed, you can add the eggs accordingly.
Okay.
So here's where I will. Now what I will do is I'll take a portion of this, the meat, and I'll put it below, but I need the oil.
Oil.
Yes. Okay. This is just so that, you know, a little drizzling.
Stick to the film.
Yeah, it does not stick to the cling film. So, and also to my hands, because the Scotch egg can be a bit sticky. So we'll just put that like that. And I'll take some of the mixture, the chicken mince, and we will just spread it here. Like that, and then we'll add our eggs in the center. So as you have seen in this recipe, I have not used much oil at all.
Right, yes. There's barely any.
Yes, there's very little oil in this recipe, but it is quite tasty, if I do say so myself.
Well, I'm already thinking it will be.
So we just cover the egg so that, you know, the mince forms a coating around the egg. Yeah, so that's just, yeah, just like that. And then what we will do is I'll just so we just wrap this very gently.
1 second. do it here.
Yeah, I think I'll need another layer of cling film also, yeah, because this is, it's not covering it. We need to cover it completely. Roll it so that it becomes like kind of like a sausage.
Right. Yes. Yes.
So we roll it completely. Then we tie off the ends. This is just so that it does not open out, just to keep its shape firm. That's all. And then we put this into our pressure cooker. So in the pressure cooker, because it's going to be steamed, we have a little bit of water. In the pressure cooker, we have the trivet and we have a little bit of water, as you can see. Not very much is required, just a little bit. And then we put the Scotch egg into the pressure cooker and we just place it on top like that. So this we put onto the fire, we cover it and we just place it on the fire. This takes about 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You just need to pressure it for 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes and this is...
Sorry, put off the...
Yes, please.
Okay.
So we release the steam and remove it off the fire. Sorry.
It's piping hot.
Yeah, it is. So we just take that out like that. We remove the cling film. It's hot. Okay. So that's
beautiful.
it. And now when we slice into it, we should have a bit of meat, a bit of egg in it.
Oh,
as you can see.
That looks lovely.
So I'll just plate some up here for you.
Yes.
I think there you go.
Wow. And wow, that is so wholesome. It's just something that looks very natural. The colors. We don't have oil. That's the first thing.
Yes, there's very little oil in it.
This is a very complete, wholesome meal in itself. This is the salad. My hero for the dishes, the nail. I'm so enthralled and excited by that. And the Scotch egg.
Please.
Well, Sharon and viewers are with us today. This is a meal indeed very different. Take this and take the salad along. Cheese, tomato. Okay. Please.
How is it? Is it okay?
It's more than okay. Alongside something very sumptuous, something very healthy. I think you've done a wonderful take on a very healthy Scotch egg version and the salad. the nuttiness of the naili. I've been waiting to see how it all comes out together. This is simply wonderful,
I'm so
Sharon.
glad you like it.
I love it. I love it. The plate has just been waiting. You took a bite?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and we shall take a lot more bites from this plate. But for the viewers who are in today, I think I am very sure that you are as equally excited. If you do want to get your versions of such food, Food Diaries is the place to watch, because we have people like Sharon who keeps showcasing us on healthy and sumptuous food. So with that, we shall wind up with Food Diaries with me, Ava, your host. Sharon, thank you so much, and I'm very much looking forward to have you again for some other such dishes. So viewers, do join us back again at Food Diaries with something wonderful again. So we wind up here. Thank you.